What's good, everybody? This is the one and only GM, and today, the video that I want to talk about and the video that I want to make today is how fighting games or pro fighting game tournaments or just pro fighting games in general can ruin your life if you let it consume you. So I wanted to make this video because myself, I've been going through a lot of mental health stuff um, my whole life, especially once I got into the fighting game community and try to become a pro player playing these fighting games. And the reason why I want to make this video is because people just don't understand how mentally exhausting and draining it could be being consumed about what people want out of you as a fighting game player or the expectations of being a fighting game player. And what I mean by that is when I first started playing fighting games, I played them for fun as a kid. I enjoyed playing all different types of fighting games. On Super Nintendo, Fatal Fury, World Heroes. And then later on, I got into Tekken on the PlayStation, Soul Calibur, Soul Blade in the arcades, Soul Blade on PS1. Bloody Roar, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, of course. I just love fighting games in general. And then eventually, of course, I started going to Chinatown Fair in the arcades. And then I started meeting other people that were into fighting games like me. And I just got taught a lot about stuff about Evo tournaments, competitions, and all kinds of different stuff of that nature that people could compete and showcase their skills and show, that there's money in fighting games and you could become a champion and be well renowned and stuff like that. So as a kid, I was kind of addicted and chasing that dream to become a best player, to be respected for my skill and meet other people that were good like me. Like, it was just a dream of mine to take the fighting game stuff more seriously on that level. The issue with that is that nobody told me how much money it will cost and how low the payouts were in the fighting game community and how much of the mental health and how much you got to practice and how good you got to be good at these fighting games. Nobody told me any of this. Well, the stuff I was told, especially back then from Empire Cater, Triforce, was basically that you could take this full time. You could become a pro player and you could be paid to play, and that's not true. Especially in the era that I did it in. Even now, you could do it, but it's way harder. You have to have some kind of connections or whatnot. But it takes a mental health on you. Like, I give you, for example, I was one of the best Tekken players in North America, period, for years in multiple Tekken games. Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, Tekken Dark Resurrection. I was crushing it out here in all the East Coast tournament. I was a menace. I was a top player for many years. Early Tekken 7, I was winning almost every tournament over here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting it in OD and winning a lot for a long time playing Leech Online. The sad part about it is I didn't really get anything back from that. And what I mean is I didn't get anything that I could stick to or longevity. It was kind of like the way the FGC tournaments or just FGC is in general. It's kind of like you come to our events, even if you support us for 10 years, it really don't matter. You're not going to get any special treatment. We just want you to keep spending your money and coming over here. If you win, that's cool. If you stop coming, oh well, we don't care about you no more. That's just how it is. There's no guaranteed plan for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So me seeing that I had nothing guaranteed and the payouts weren't that big, yeah, I won a good size of money playing fighting games, but it was nothing. It's nothing to maintain me for life. You feel me? Like, it wasn't constant money all the time. So it made things difficult for me. It made things really, really difficult for me, and I had to figure something out. And of course, I started streaming and stuff, and streaming and obviously and making content, especially on Twitch. YouTube is kind of like whatever. I make these videos on YouTube just to talk to my Twitch audience, because those are the people that matter to me. YouTube, there's some dudes that rock with me and are real supporters, but I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of you guys are not. A lot of you guys are extremely toxic and just demand stuff, and y'all just don't support at all. So I'm just keeping it real. A lot of the mental health stuff that I've been dealing with has to do with you guys on YouTube. You guys are a menace, and apparently you do this to like almost every creator. So I'm not really surprised how YouTube get it in, but you guys don't understand a lot of things. You don't understand how much work we put in. Like me, I stream every day. I make videos every day, and the reason why I was making this video is to explain to you guys, fighting games did ruin a lot of stuff in my life. You know what I'm saying? I could have probably done something else instead of trying to get good at Tekken. I could have done mad other stuff and be way more set, have way more bread and everything way before. But luckily I was smart and I switched it into content and I was able to do something, regroup again. But in general, I'm just trying to tell people that you should not be mesmerized by the fighting game dream. That fighting game dream, unless you have a backup plan, it's not gonna be worth it, because it's basically gonna, even if you become a top player, it's gonna be a rinse and repeat cycle of just people, praising you or being on your meat for a few seconds, for a few months when you win something, and then when you start losing, they don't care about you no more. And then they're gonna just start keep demanding, you need to go here, you need to go there, or why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that. It is a on and on cycle, and it's gonna be a bunch of people that are never actually gonna support you. They're not gonna support you. They're not gonna sub to your stream. They're not gonna super chat nothing. Even if you do a donation drop to go to a tournament, they're not gonna help you. They're just gonna be like, yo, why you didn't go there? You should go here, you should go there. But never actually support you. There's a lot of people like that in the FGC, and the reason why FGC is broke, a lot of people are broke. They're really toxic too. They want you to do everything for them, but they don't want to do nothing for you. And it's sad that it's like that. It's sad. That's why I ignore a lot of you guys. I can't front. I ignore a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys just want stuff and just never give back to anybody. That's why almost every pro is struggling. And most pros just avoid streaming and content in general because of things of that nature. But you don't understand what goes inside people's heads that do this. Like a guy like me, I was forced to stream and make content because tournaments wasn't no money. And it made me struggle for years being a full-time pro gamer. Struggle for years. All the money I use, I just use it to go to tournaments. And I struggled for years trying to be a pro gamer. And it wasn't because I wanted to do it. It was because you guys wanted me to do it. You guys wanted me to be the best. You guys was like, oh, you got to go here. You got to go here. Keep going. We love you and blah, blah. That got to my head. And then I realized, bro, I'm doing this for people that's not really going to look out for me. If I start not placing and stop not doing well, y'all just going to crap on me. Like y'all did do it. I'm not talking about my fans in general. I'm just talking about that's how the FGC is in general. It doesn't really look out for you or look or just take care of you. You gotta take care of yourself. So recently, if y'all notice that I look a lot more younger, my eyesight, you see, I don't got the bags like I used to and stuff like that, and I look way more energized. It's because I've been taking care of myself now. I realize a lot of things. I shouldn't be doing stuff for people that don't care about me, and I should be caring about myself more at the end of the day and just doing what makes me happy and not letting things ruin my life just because people want me to go a certain path that wasn't good for me. So I just want to tell people, thank everybody that's been supporting me, all the people that come to my Twitch, all the nice people that super chat me when they can and become members, and all the people that support all my content. Yeah, man, just fighting games, man. If you lucky and you could do it full time, good luck to you. And I'm happy that it worked out for some people. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of toxic things like chasing the bag. I know certain people, I'm not going to say no names. There's a lot of guys that they just go to every tournament, get bodied, and they don't do anything else besides go to tournaments. That's all they do. They don't got no money. They don't got no future, no nothing. And that's all they do. And that's why I'm telling you, this thing could ruin your life if you just basically just trying to clout chase, and do nothing else and just go lose, and use somebody else's money. Because a lot of times these kids, they're using other people's money to go to places. They're not using their own money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how that is. Back then, I used to use all my money to go to tournaments. I got sponsored a couple of times. But like I said, it was a rinse and repeat cycle. Chasing sponsors all the time is a L. It's always better to have your own money and travel your own money if you actually want to go places. But relying on people is not good, because once the person doesn't see no value in you, they're not going to mess with you no more, sponsor you. And sponsors usually do stuff because they want one thing out of you. If you win a big tournament, big money, they want some of that. If you don't win that tournament, they let you go. So it's better to take care of yourself and not worry about people. And don't focus too much on what people want out of you. Like, I know what people want out of me, but it's one of those things. I'd rather just do what I want to do instead of trying to live this life where I got to please everybody. Because my whole Tekken career is just me trying to please everybody. Because at the end of the day, after a while, I got bored of winning. I was winning almost every tournament. You guys don't understand. I was winning almost every single tournament. And then I saw the payoff I was getting. I wasn't getting a lot of money back. And then people was like, oh, you won this, but you still need to do this. It was never enough for people. No matter how much I won and no matter how much I proved myself, it wasn't enough for a lot of people. It became an ongoing cycle, and I just got tired of living that type of life. When I started streaming and making content, it was way better. I actually found people that actually like me for me and like my interests and actually support me. In the FGC, I never found that. It was just a bunch of people demanding stuff, and then when they don't like something, they go ham. There's not a lot of genuine people in the FGC. There really isn't. I don't really miss a lot of people, to be real with you. I'd rather just do me and keep streaming. So I just want to tell people, follow your path, man. Don't try to please people. Make money for yourself. There's a lot of people that's going to want you to do stuff, but it's not going to be what's the best option for you. If you want to play fighting games, go ahead and play fighting games. Don't let it ruin your life. Have a secondary option. Get a 9 to 5. If you got a stream and your stream is popping on YouTube, that's a rare occasion. Go with that. Get your bag, man. Don't let these people decide what your value is based on what you want or what your placement is. You gotta value yourself. So those are the things that I learned as an individual, and I'm gonna keep going, man. I'm gonna keep streaming, keep making my content, and I'm keep working on myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feel better. You know, it's been a lot of, the FGC been toxic, man. Y'all already know all the stuff I went through. I had to deal with like a stalker for like 6 years, had to call the FBI on his ass. And that took a big toll on my mental health, and nobody did anything about it. Everybody just ignored it and just laughed and didn't even like have my back or nothing like that. So I already knew how the FGC was. I was like, damn, these dudes don't even got my back, and they got this like weird serial killer type dude on me, and nobody cared. That I had to get the authorities myself to deal with this person because nobody else cared. So I already knew how it was with you dudes. You dudes don't really care about me like that. And it is what it is. At least I took my own actions, and I just saw how the FGC is. So, you know, so I was dealing with that, and that just put a burn in. That just made me want to get away from the whole community and stuff like that. I do enjoy doing the variety streams, and I appreciate everybody coming through with the variety streams all the time. Variety streams are my favorite streams to do. Tekken is okay, but a lot of toxic people come through on Tekken, especially on YouTube. My Twitch is always cool. But yeah, I just prefer variety streams. But on that note, please do Cook Unity. Not a lot of you guys did it. Only like maybe like 3 people did it, which is crazy because I said if I get 50, I'll start going to events again. I guess you guys don't really care about me going to events like that, but y'all still gonna beg me anyway. It's kind of crazy, but that's basically all I gotta say about everything. YouTube, I'll keep making videos, but I'm not gonna make as much videos anymore, and I'm also not gonna stream too much on YouTube. And there's a couple of reasons why. One, I've been overworking myself on YouTube way too much. I've been giving you guys way too much. I've been making videos on YouTube almost every single day, a new upload with no breaks. 2, you guys are really toxic towards me. You are, especially in the comments. And 3, y'all don't support as much as Twitch. Y'all really don't. For the amount of work and the amount of content that I'm giving you guys, it's not worth to risk my mental health just to, you know, give out to a couple of people that actually support me on YouTube, which is not a lot of you guys. So the YouTube channel is still gonna be here. You know, I'm still gonna upload here and there, but it's not gonna be a big main priority of me anymore. I'm not gonna stream every day. I'm not gonna stream at all on YouTube, and I'm not gonna upload daily. If I do a dual stream, it's gonna be very rare, maybe once in a blue moon. So yeah, that's why I want to tell you, I'm gonna do more of what I want to do on my YouTube channel when it comes to uploads and stuff. I'm gonna just upload whatever I want. When it comes to comments and engagement, I'm not really gonna reply to comments too much anymore. If I do, it's only gonna be the positive ones. But I'm sorry, there's too many negative people in the comments. I can make the most positive video, and there's always gonna be somebody that says some weird thing on my status when my video is actually super positive. There's always like the new character. There's a guy that he's basically Jared from Subway. I couldn't believe it that he liked stuff like that. So stuff like, and then he was accusing me of being that when I said I don't like new characters always being underage, and he likes it. There's weird stuff like that I just can't mess with YouTube. There's too many weirdos on YouTube. No offense, because some of you guys are cool, but a lot of you guys are straight weirdos and y'all need help. But that's all I gotta say in this video. I know it was kind of me ranting, but I just wanted to make this video to tell y'all what's good with everything. And yeah, man, catch me on my Twitch streams, FightingGM_Tekken. We'll be streaming. And I hope everybody has a great summer. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, take care, and laters.